I don't know what constitutes love to you guys, but I do know that for most of you, it's not the same thing as me. When somebody goes missing, it doesn't really bother you much. It doesn't occur to you. But then when one of your loved ones goes missing, it's different. It's one thing when your dad tells you about his friend Steven, who was found in Wyoming because somebody tripped over his knees. Yeah, that was one of my dad's friends from high school. It's just a story. I didn't know Steven. I got Hostess stuck to my lips. Alright, so let me tell you about my little sister going missing. My little sister went missing, and I did everything I could to help find her. It turned out that her and her husband, Riley Lawton, had gotten into a fight. Tara was scared and she left. Good girl. My little sister has a taser. That's right, I bought my sister a taser. I could have bought her a gun. Probably should have. But I figured that'd only get her in trouble. I armed a few people. Stephanie Mejia, I gave her some pepper spray. And Juan Santana, her friend, I gave him a flashlight that was a taser. I had gotten those for me so that I could protect myself from assailants. From assailants like Derek Apodaca, assailants like Christopher Tapp, assailants like Derek Parrish. I bought it so I could defend myself, because I can't physically do so. But those people saying that they were going to help me, if they were going to help me in the way that I needed, which is to speak out, they were going to need them. Stephanie kind of sort of spoke about the situations with her and the police and her endeavors. She had some good intentions, she really did. Just things got in the way. Now we're already 3 minutes into this. Let's talk about our missing loved ones. Yes, I was scared shitless of my little sister going missing like that. And I'm still scared shitless of it happening again. Because nobody does anything about these racist goddamn rednecks. We keep on changing the laws to make it okay for rednecks to do evil fucking shit. Now that's fucked up. I'm tired of my loved ones ending up as corpses. I'm tired of the men in my life committing fucking suicide over stupid shit. You also get to see Tom's got the battered women syndrome already. At his age, I can understand, but understanding ain't the same as being willing to continue to take this bullshit and this abuse. This woman's bullshit has cut me off from getting help that I need. And everywhere that I go, I have to deal with people like this. What constitutes love to me? Well, you know what? I love Natalie Bollinger. Very much so. Not as a sexual object, the way that her father did, the way that her Uncle Troy did. I loved her as a friend. A real friend. When she told me she wasn't going to get on the plane to go to Virginia unless I promised to go, I promised to go. When she told me that she was going to commit suicide if I wasn't already on the road, I told her I wasn't already on the road, and then she tried to kill herself. You want to talk about pressure? She lost her job, was laid up in a bed at her mom's house. She didn't want to be there. She was fucking suicidal. She needed help. She needed an escape from her fucking family. I was pissed off at Natalie. You're goddamn right. She should have told the truth. Instead of pretending that I was a stalker, she should have told the truth. She wanted to pretend like she was scared because that's what she was expected to do by her family. I actually was scared. She wanted to pretend like she was completely alone. I actually was completely alone. She wanted to pretend like she was victimized. I was victimized and still am. Despite that, when Natalie Marie Bollinger went missing, I dropped everything that I was doing because I loved Natalie. Same as I love my sister. But when my sister fucked up, I spoke up. Same as with Natalie. When she fucked up, I spoke up. You don't do shit like that to people. You sure as shit don't do that to your loved ones. I want you guys to count how many times Natalie Marie Bollinger told me that she loved me. I want you to count how many times Alicia Bollinger told me that she loved me. I want you to look at all of the stuff that they invited me to do and told me to do and wanted me to do. And I want you to look. I want you to look at when me and Natalie and Alicia were all trying to get the payment thing figured out. This is after Natalie had realized that her old phone, the one that was busted to fucking shit, was Alicia's gift for my birthday. Who the fuck buys gifts for their goddamn stalker? That's what I want to know. I want them messages from Tim Beeson. I want them messages from Alicia Bollinger. I want to see the actual evidence from those court dates I was never allowed to go to, that I was illegally prevented from going to. Because law enforcement, same as most of y'all, is incapable of seeing the male as the victim. When Alicia Bollinger, after her sister's death, disappeared not once, not twice, but 3 separate occasions, I dropped my being pissed off at her, as I have every right to be, to try to find her safe and get her home. Can I pick Coors?
Yes, you can.
Badass. That was a hell of a pun. That's a fucking big-ass brick of Mountain Dew.
That's for you.
Really? Thank you.
Save your dollars.
I already did. Right here.
Hot dog.
Yeah!
Now I got you some breakfast raspberry donuts.
Oh my god, dude. Did you win the lottery?
No.
Fucking A.
You gotta eat something.
I was just making a video about missing loved ones and talking about the first loved ones I had that went missing and how it's different when it's your loved ones than when you just hear the stories.
Yeah.
After you've had a missing loved one, you see those missing person posts go by on your timeline and you go, I have to share that.
Yeah.
Beforehand, for most people, it's like, well, I don't know that fucking person. It ain't my business.
Yeah. Too cold. Too cold. Too cold, baby.
Holy shit. Oh, it's a good thing I know about leverage, but damn, I still did that wrong.
Too cold.
Yeah, yesterday I called her a she, and then you told me her name, and I'm like, that's a boy's name. I guess that's sexist.
Big old mouth, huh? Big old mouth. No, you don't want to be mean.
Was ist das? Das ist eine Schweinehund. It's a Hund, right? That one's dead. I know for a fact it would be easier to light that if I could find my lighter. You ever had one of them days? Have you ever had one of those days when nothing goes right? Alright, I suppose I had to finish what I was saying to the video while I'm looking for my lighter. Anyway, when my loved ones went missing, even if I was mad at them, you know, I can, if it's something important, you can hold on to that important thing. If you got an ongoing beef with somebody that you love, you can stop that ongoing beef, even if it's super important. If they disappear, that needs to be paramount. Finding them needs to be the important part. No matter how mad I am at my sister, if she goes missing, I'm going to help find her. If Alicia Bollinger goes missing, I'm going to help find her. If one of my loved ones reaches out to me and says that one of their loved ones is missing, like Mandy Singer did, yes, I'm going to help find Mandy Singer's son. And yeah, you got to hear Mandy Singer on my channel talking about that. Several videos where she talks about that. When you help somebody find their family members, they tend to be at least a little bit grateful. I went and talked to all the people that she told me that I needed to talk to. I went to the places that she needed me to go. This is right after Natalie Bollinger was killed. This is after I found out Natalie was dead. Now, even despite the fact that all this hell was over Natalie and Alicia just telling a little white lie because they didn't want to get in trouble, when they disappeared, I still tried to help find them. There's a lot of people that I know who have had people in their lives disappear. And I feel their pain. I feel the pain of Natalie's family every day. But I also fess up to my shit. And I tell the truth, and I show the truth, because that's the only way to heal and make things better. You go to your 12-step fucking program and you fool nobody because you're still hanging on to your fucking bias and blaming innocent people for your stupidity. Blaming your victims. Selena Not Afraid. I didn't even know her. But the people that I do know from Hardin, Montana, I love them very much for the way that they treated me. They did treat me like family. I got to hear that Lila Mountain Sheep was in the hospital last time I was in Hardin, Montana. I went there and they said she wasn't there. I wasn't sure where to find Gilbert. They weren't really missing, you know. It's their hometown, their family area, small town like this one, you know. Yeah, when your loved ones go missing, I do care. It does hurt me. I didn't know Selena Not Afraid. For people to try to blame me for Selena Not Afraid's death, that's horrible. But I was glad it brought the attention that it did. I'm glad my goddamn notoriety is good for something. Obviously, I am not going to be lighting my... Oh, there it is, yes. Obviously, I am not going to be lighting my cigarette anytime soon. Fruit donuts. You know why I didn't buy these? These are like $6 a box. I didn't have that much on my card. These are way more better. They're filled with raspberry cream deliciousness. I don't even like raspberries. I love blackberries. I don't like raspberries, but they're yum. I used to really like raspberry zingers. They used to be the only raspberry thing I liked, but they don't taste the way they did before. I don't know why. Maybe just cheaper materials. Anyway, it's not a matter of hatred. I'm gonna go out and get some doggy therapy for a minute. I don't have one of my own because it's unfair to do to a dog. A lot of the people out here on the streets, they don't think about how unfair they're being to a dog when they get a dog out here on the streets. All they know is they need someone to love. They can love their dogs, and it's okay. They're not treated like they're some sort of a pervert for loving their dogs. They're not treated like it must be about sex. The dogs don't treat you like shit when they don't get what they want. Sometimes they do. Dogs have personalities too. When it comes to emotions, we still have scientists, and this is one thing that science isn't perfect, neither is religion. Animals do have consciousness. Absolutely, 100%. You cannot prove otherwise. And they do have emotions. Not a base of pseudo-almost emotions. No, they have a full range of emotions. Dogs get jealous. Dogs get devious. Dogs are made of love, however. And I know that sounds crazy. When someone you love goes missing, it changes the game altogether. When it's somebody that you love that you had a falling out with, when they disappear, are you going to stand on the sidelines just because you had a grudge? Not a chance in hell. If you're going to tell me you didn't do it, I'm going to give you the chance to defend yourself. I'm going to give you the chance to show me evidence. If I say I'm going to look at it, I'm going to look at it. But I got a aluminum pipe that I made for smoking tobacco out of, and I just keep losing the goddamn thing. Everywhere I go, I hear about people going missing, and it does traumatize me. But I know that it'll fucking hurt me hard if I don't pay close enough attention and someone gets killed. I know that I've been lucky because of the 7 people that I've been accused of killing since Natalie, I was nowhere near any of them. And it was proven that they were all killed by other people. or their own stupidity. Well, that's just publicly where people accused me of killing folks. I'm sure there's a lot of those folks talking shit in their own time, but I can't prove that. That's just delusional to think that people who aren't typing would also think shit like that, huh? Like, yeah, there's all these people claiming that they're gonna fucking kill me on the internet, but nobody in real life would harbor those emotions. Excuse me. It's a human being who typed that. We have completely alleviated common fucking sense from the courts. And that's why our loved ones are disappearing. Because we have set up a system of law that victimizes the people who are the most easy to victimize. We've set up laws and resources that are non-existent. Sure, the law exists, but the resources aren't actually there. They don't do what they're supposed to do, what they're meant to do, what the politicians say that they're going to do. Or even what these organizations themselves, in many cases, claim that they're supposed to do, or that they are doing. That lady, Monica, I don't think that she's a bad person. But you can tell with her in this situation, you can tell where she was backpedaling and backtracking. You can also tell where I was able to barely avert it by trying to direct it back to business. But also, I didn't get to finish the part on that where I had a fucking panic attack on her, so I'll have to finish that video. There's also the very end of the situation with the cop on Friday, Martinez, that needs to be finished. Alright, I think I might actually get out and ask Mr. Brandon if I can get it, or not. You see how difficult it is to get names straight? I know that's not his name. It's not like I'm forgetting his name and imagining he's somebody else. It's a word association thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go beg him for a cigarette and a fucking badass on the raspberries Mountain Dew and Barrios Classic Jumbo fucking Franklin's. When your loved ones go missing, I want you to remember that there were hundreds of people whose loved ones went missing and went right past on your timeline without any recognition. For those of you who believe in karma, maybe that's your wake-up call. You know, when you don't care about the missing people in your area, there is the possibility that you've got somebody there who's killing them, or you for surely have someone who's killing them. You're not likely to get involved until it happens to your kid. Why wait until it happens to your kid? Why wait to do something about missing and murdered people until it's your child who is missing or murdered? Why wait? Do something now. You know how we end these videos. Good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.